Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize.
No one, not even Angel Reese herself, saw this coming. After months of being the face of Reebok, a brand backed by her biggest mentor, Shaquille O'Neal, shocking news has just surfaced. Reebok has reportedly pulled the plug on Angel's multi-million-dollar deal, and her heartbreaking reaction has left fans speechless.
Little kid, like Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis.
It started as a dream partnership. Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie, signing with NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal's Reebok brand. She was supposed to represent power, confidence, and change in women's basketball. But behind closed doors, something went terribly wrong. Whispers inside Reebok's headquarters claimed sales were dropping fast, marketing teams were panicking, and fans weren't buying Angel's sneakers like expected. But the real question is, did Reebok give up on her too soon, or was this the plan all along? Angel Reese went from smiling in million-dollar Reebok ads to wiping tears after learning her deal was in jeopardy. Insiders say she broke down when she heard Shaq himself might have been the one to deliver the devastating news. Her reaction was raw and real. While Caitlin Clark's Nike partnership exploded with new jerseys and sold-out shoes, Angel Reese's Reebok campaign struggled to find the same spark. The world watched as the spotlight slowly shifted, and it broke Angel's heart. Shaquille O'Neal believed in Angel from day one. He wanted her to be the symbol of Reebok's comeback. But sources close to the brand say the board pressured Shaq to rethink the partnership. Imagine the pain, having to choose between business and loyalty. The internet exploded. Fans flooded social media, demanding answers. Some blamed Reebok for turning their backs on a young star too fast. Others pointed fingers at Angel, saying fame got to her head. The truth? It's more complicated than anyone knows. Leaked reports show that Reebok's executives were in crisis mode for weeks. Meetings got heated. Marketing teams wanted to pivot. And one insider even said, if sales don't turn around this quarter, Angel's deal is done. That moment came faster than expected. When Angel got the call, witnesses say she froze. The confident, fearless player who once shouted, "I'm too hood, I'm too ghetto," went completely silent. Her emotions told a story words couldn't, the pain of losing everything she worked for. Reporters started circling. ESPN headlines questioned her brand power. Bloggers called it the end of Angel Reese's Reebok era. But her silence on social media made it even worse. Fans could feel the storm brewing behind that quiet profile picture. Reebok, meanwhile, feared the backlash. They didn't expect the public to take Angel's side this strongly. Inside sources reveal the brand underestimated her loyal fanbase, and now they're facing a massive PR nightmare. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was making history. $10 million Nike deal, viral commercials, and national media headlines. Angel Reese couldn't escape the comparisons. Every tweet, every headline felt like a reminder of what she lost. Days later, Shaq finally spoke. His words were short, but heavy. "It's business, not personal," he said. But fans could sense the guilt in his tone. This wasn't just business. It was heartbreak for both of them. Angel Reese vanished from the spotlight for days. Friends say she's been reevaluating everything: her career, her endorsements, even her trust in the industry. Behind the cameras, the confident Bayou Barbie was just broken. But is this really the end of Angel Reese's story? Or is it just the beginning of a comeback that will silence everyone who doubted her? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: the basketball world will never forget this chapter. The sports world has seen its fair share of drama, but nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared fans for this. Shaquille O'Neal, one of the most respected legends in basketball history, has reportedly canceled Angel Reese's $52 million Reebok deal, a deal that was supposed to change her life forever. It's a story that feels almost impossible to believe. A heartbreaking twist between a mentor and his protege, a basketball icon, and a rising star whose dream is now in pieces. Just a year ago, The world watched as Shaq proudly announced Angel Reese as the new face of Reebok. She was young, fierce, confident, and ready to shake the system. Reebok called her their new era queen, the athlete who would bring the brand back to its 90s glory. And when the cameras flashed, Shaq stood right beside her, smiling, calling her family. But now, that same smile has vanished. According to inside reports, Reebok's board members started raising concerns after months of disappointing sales and growing controversy surrounding Angel's performance. Her first major product drop, the Angel by Reebok line, failed to hit targets. Sales projections were cut in half. Inventory piled up. And social media sentiment shifted from excitement to mockery. The once powerful Bayou Barbie brand was losing its shine, fast. While Angel was struggling to find her rhythm on the court with a Chicago Sky, dealing with tough losses, heated rivalries, and public criticism, Caitlin Clark was soaring. Every game Clark touched turned into ratings gold. Her Nike shoes were selling out in hours. Sports analysts were calling her the face of women's basketball. And the contrast couldn't have been more painful. Sources close to Reebok claim that Shaq fought hard to protect Angel. He pushed for more marketing, more campaigns, and another chance to rebuild her image. After all, Shaq had personally vouched for her. He believed in her potential, her personality, her fearlessness. He saw a little bit of himself in her. But behind closed doors, Reebok executives were worried. They were losing millions. The company had bet big on a comeback, and Angel Reese was the centerpiece. Her $52 million deal wasn't just about sneakers. It was about rebuilding the brand's entire basketball division. But the numbers didn't lie. Stores weren't restocking. Reviews were brutal. And even among fans, there was a sense that Reebok had backed the wrong star. That's when the whispers started. Meetings got tense. Emails got leaked. And finally, after weeks of silence, the news broke. Reebok had officially ended its partnership with Angel Reese. Shaq's silence spoke louder than any press release. This was the man who once defended her from critics, who told reporters Angel is the future, who called her one of the most marketable women in sports. And yet, when the company pulled the plug, even Shaq couldn't stop it. Some insiders say the final decision wasn't his, that the Reebok board and investors made the call after major financial losses. Others believe Shaq personally delivered the news to Angel, face to face, in what one insider described as an emotional, tear-filled meeting. When Angel found out, her reaction was heartbreaking. People close to her say she was in tears, devastated, and felt completely blindsided. She reportedly told friends that she gave everything to Reebok, her time, her creativity, her trust. This was supposed to be her empire, her moment to inspire young girls everywhere. But instead, it became her downfall. Fans quickly noticed her wiping all Reebok-related posts from her Instagram page. Meanwhile, social media exploded. Some fans blamed Shaq, calling him a traitor for turning his back on the young woman he once mentored. Others said the decision was inevitable. Business, not betrayal. But even those defending Reebok couldn't deny it. This was a PR nightmare. For Reebok, the timing couldn't have been worse. The company had just re-entered the basketball market, trying to revive its legacy with bold partnerships and nostalgic designs. Shaq and Allen Iverson were leading the charge, hoping to reignite the spark that once made Reebok rival Nike and Adidas. But canceling their biggest female ambassador sent shockwaves through the industry. And now, questions are swirling. Was this truly about sales and strategy, or was there something deeper behind the scenes? Some reports suggest internal conflicts, disagreements about creative direction, disputes over how Angel's image was being portrayed, and even concerns about her growing list of off-court controversies. Angel Reese, known for her confidence and outspoken nature, has never been one to stay silent. In her recent podcast, Unapologetically Angel, she hinted at the emotional toll of being constantly compared to other players, especially Caitlin Clark. She said, "People love to build you up just to tear you down, but I'll always stand tall." That clip has since gone viral, with millions of fans showing support. But behind that strength, many believe Angel is deeply hurt, not just by Reebok's decision, but by the betrayal of someone she once trusted like family. Shaq, on the other hand, is facing a storm of his own. As Reebok's president of basketball, he's caught between business and loyalty. He hasn't made any official comment yet, but sources say the decision has weighed heavily on him. After all, he was the one who handpicked Angel from LSU, his alma mater, calling her the next big thing. Now, that dream has crumbled. And with Reebok's reputation at stake, Shaq's leadership is being questioned too. Was this the right move? Or did Reebok just throw away their golden opportunity out of fear and pressure?